So while we are waiting for Herpa to at some point release the 7879 of Air Canada in the new livery, why not look at its predecessor, the 7878? Hello and welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at a Boeing 787-8 of Air Canada. At the front of the box we have the cutout, so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top of the box we have the Air Canada branding. Then on the back side we have a lovely image of the aircraft in real life, and we are provided with a web link by Herpa where we can get more information about the aircraft. Unfortunately, the link does not work anymore. And here she is, the Boeing 787-8 of Air Canada in their new standard livery that was introduced in 2017, which is also the production year of this aircraft model, and it is the first Herpa Wings model in scale 1:500 that does carry this livery. So I thought, while we are waiting for Herpa to release the 7879 in this livery, why not take a step back and look at the 7878? Perhaps we don't need to buy the 7879 at all. So if you take a look here at the tail section, we can see on the vertical stabilizer we have the Air Canada branding with the Canadian maple leaf, and on top of that we have the internal registration code of the aircraft. We do also have a little bit of detailing on the horizontal stabilizers. On the fuselage we then find the Canadian flag, the full registration code of the aircraft type specification, the Dreamliner branding, and at the very tail of the aircraft we then also have a little bit of detailing around the APU exhaust. At the front of the aircraft and across the fuselage we then have the writing of Air Canada and the Air Canada branding. We do also find a Star Alliance logo, of which Air Canada is a founding member. We then also have a black mask around the cockpit windows. That's of course part of the Air Canada livery, but it makes it difficult to see if Herpa has added any window wipers. To be honest, I can't make them out, so I won't say that they are there, but I will also not say that they are not there. Make up your own mind. Above the cockpit windows we find the emergency hatch for the cockpit, and we do also have the circular marking around the radome. The engine nacelles have been kept in black, just as the belly of the aircraft. I do like the look of that, also with the silver leading edge, but it would have been nice just to have a few more markings here that would really have elevated the aircraft. But okay, we don't get that. The physical detailing at least is really nice. The chevron nozzles look great, and also when we look into the engines from the front we can very nicely see the engine fan blades. From the engines we can move on to the wings to see what they have to offer, and we can start off with the top side where we have the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out very nicely, and we do also have the markings as to where to walk on the wing. The underside of the wings, I mean, the physical detailing is nice. And it is pretty much the same story when we look at the landing gear. That is the standard landing gear that Herpa uses for all their 787s across scale 500. The physical detailing is nice, but again, we could have had more details if they had also added some printed details, and of course I'm especially thinking here about the front landing gear. The belly of the aircraft has been kept in black, which is a part of the livery that I really do like, because then you can very nicely highlight the Air Canada logo that we can see here. But what's that next to it? Well, yeah, it's a hole in the fuselage for a stand, which is not included with this aircraft model, which makes it completely pointless. And then last but not least, we do also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on here in the backside of the aircraft and here at the front of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Boeing 787-8 in the new Air Canada livery from Herpa Wings in scale 1:500. And what can we say about this aircraft model? Indeed, what can we say about this aircraft model? I mean, it has a nice livery, but that's of course in the eye of the beholder. Herpa's done well to recreate it, because they do have a very high print quality. But of course they could have also added any details that actually have something to do with the aircraft type and not just the livery, because it would have elevated the model quite a bit. Herpa is also doing a solid job with the physical detailing. I really can't criticize them here. But by no means, this is not a perfect Herpa Wings model. There are many things that could be improved, but it's also not the worst. The thing that kind of interests me now is that if you have this aircraft model in your collection, would you then also buy the 7879? Because as far as I can make out, the new model from Herpa Wings, whenever it will be released, does not have any additional detailing compared to this one other than a set dome, but it will cost 35 euros. Well, let me know in the comment section below what you think about that. Now with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like, that would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. With that, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.